Hey, you may be wondering why I'm not in the cozy comfort of my kitchen. It's because I'm not a woman. I'm actually out here. What I plan on doing in these videos is I'm not just going to be in the kitchen making stuff. I want to be, just so you know, that was not a sexist comment. I want to be out there showing you the tactics that I use to hunt and fish. I'm going to be showing you how I do things myself and how I gather the meat that is put on the table in my kitchen. So, thank you for watching. Hi, my name is Canton, and sorry if you can hear the wind outside. I'm out in my pole barn here. It's kind of nasty outside today, a lot of wind. I was planning on showing you guys a new gun that I got. Show that, maybe it's a shotgun. It's a Mossberg 500. We'll do that in a different video when it's a little bit nicer outside. Anyways, what we got here is my bow fishing setup. Now, you may be wondering, why am I showing you this in the middle of winter? Well, it's always a good thing to be prepared. And you can do this when it's not so nice outside. Do that inside. If you're an avid fisherman like me, you probably have all the supplies here. So, what you'll need: a hammer, an arrow, old arrow. It really doesn't matter what kind of arrow it is. Mine is kind of nice here. I wanted to be the best performance it could possibly be. I want the best setup here. I need some electrical tape, some sort of metal to make a bracket out of, or just a bracket that you can find. Now, what I had here, I just had a piece of angle iron, and I took my grinder here and grinded off a piece of that angle iron to make a bracket. I then went ahead, took the propane torch here, and bent that, and then drilled a hole right there. So you'll need a drill also. Then I got my bow there. I got an old broadhead that I was just sitting around. Just so you know, when you're shooting fish with this thing, it'll work really well, because what you can end up doing, you'll shoot the fish, it'll go through it, and it won't be able to come back out. That's exactly what you need for a good bow fishing setup. And then once it's on the fish, you can just untwist it, take it off, take off the fish. So just like that. That's pretty much all you need. Also need some zip ties. So these are, I'll tell you the exact steps, what you need to do. So get your bracket, just like how I told you to. Just take a piece of metal, make a bracket out of it. So then you can mount it to some sort of bow. What I found out is that, this recurve, it does have a spot where you can mount something on it. Usually it's for a stabilizer, and they're usually all about the same size. So you're going to want to find a bolt for that, all right? So then you're going to be able to mount that on there. Then you want to take a file or something, and you want to make a spot for where the zip ties are going to go. So it's nice and stable. It's not going to move around on there. So you can throw it, hit a branch or something, and it's not going to fall apart. So what you're going to do, you're going to mount your reel on there. You don't have to have this specific reel. It was just a reel I had sitting around. It's an interesting one. I kind of like it. The string comes out from the side. Now what I have here on in the reel, I got 20-pound test. I just had that laying around. You want something heavy that the fish is not going to break. Yeah, you can, like, I wouldn't recommend using like copper line or something. It's gonna get stuck in there. I haven't tried braided before. Braided line might work, but I just have this 20-pound test. So you're gonna have your reel on there, mounted with some zip ties. Then what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your arrow, and you got your electrical tape right here. You're going to wrap it around a bunch of times, so then you can stop your slider from from flying off the arrow. Same with this side right here. And what I use for a slider, I just had just a little tube here. There's a little ledge right there so the line can't slip off. I just made a nice little slip knot right there. It's going to sit on there nicely, and it's just going to slide back and forth when it's on the line, or on the bow. One other thing you got to be aware of, the reel is not made specifically for bow fishing. So what you got to make sure to do is make sure you press the button to release the line, so then you can have some slack. And when you shoot, it's not going to blow up in your face because you didn't let the line out. It's going to actually hit the target. It's not going to fly back from not being released. So really, that's about it. It's just the simplest thing you can do. You just mount your reel right on your bow, hook up an arrow to it, and you got a perfect bow fishing setup. It's not going to cost you money. Like I said, any fisherman's going to have all these tools, or hunter. So yeah, you can make the perfect bow fishing setup. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Just so you know, with this broadhead here, there's just this fixed blade that I just found it somewhere, is that you want to be able to hit the fish, because if you accidentally hit the log with this thing, you're not getting this out. You're gonna have to cut the line. You're not getting the arrow back. So just so you know, one of the reasons why you need to be careful with one of these. Also, they're sharp. So if you're not gonna hit the fish, then you might as well go and buy a broadhead for a bow fishing setup.